hope all of you watched before coming. But today I'm not gonna ask you like give us a summary because I mean we always do that. Today we are gonna do it a kind of different. So I'm gonna do a specific question for each one of you about the video that you watch. So the only thing I want to start saying is that the video is divided in two parts. The first one that is about like a role play that a man and a woman was giving us about how the IELTS speaking exam part two could be, right? So after that, a man appears and gave us like some tips and advices about how can you face this kind of exam. So based on that, I would like to ask Danny about what you watch in the first part. I mean, taking into account the example of the examiner and the candidate that were in the video, what kind of things you see there? Can you describe the moment? What happened first? What happened next? And final. Okay. Okay,
Two
Danny, go
questions.
ahead. Yeah.
Uh,
I'm
eh,
asking you to please explain us about what happened in the first part. You know that in the video, it starts with an
but
example.
in the first part in IELTS,
IELTS, yes, of the IELTS.
IELTS, sorry,
Listen, listen.
IELTS.
The video where was not about the part one, was about the part two of the IELTS. What I'm asking you to describe is the part one of the video. Okay? Did you watch the video? Let me know.
More or less, teacher.
Okay. Who of you watched it completed?
Hmm, I'm actually not sure if I watched the right video because I look my inbox and I found that April 24 is about IELTS part 2. So I didn't watch part 1, sorry.
We are talking about part two. I
Okay.
was talking to you that the video of part two is divided into parts. Like the first one is an example of the
Okay.
moment of the part two, and in the second part there is a person giving you advices. Okay, you
Okay.
understand?
Yes, okay.
Okay, so well, you watched the video, so can you explain what happened in that moment where the examiner is doing the part two with the candidate? What happened? What kind of things you watched there? You watched it.
Okay, I took some notes about that video. I write down that the topic was memorable event, and he was recommending in the video try to watch the video with subtitles that may help to understand, and other things I write down is the I don't know, the tutor maybe gave to
Examiner.
the examiner. Okay, thank you. Gave to the candidate card, and that person has to take a look to the card and write down some notes for the interview for 1 minute.
Okay, thank you, Ellie. That was a really good summary about what happened during the video. So, Sylvia, thank you. Sylvia, did you watch the video? Sylvia, the microphone?
Teacher, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can. So, Sylvia, I have a question for you. What are the two main things the candidate needs to do when he or she receives the card? I mean, you receive the card. What are the two main things you have to do?
According to part of the IS, the examiner give you a card for different topics, such as your day, a special date, and another topic. and you prepare, no, and you have 1 minute for prepare the answers for that topic.
Okay. So that's what I'm asking you for. What you have to do. You receive the card. What are the two main things you need to do? Immediately you receive the card, you need to do two things. You remember?
And you have to install all the answer.
What? I cannot listen to you very well. Ellie, please turn off your microphone.
You have 2 minutes for choose the answers.
Okay, that's not a question I'm trying to make. Listen to me. I'm asking you what are the two main things, cuáles son las dos primeras cosas que debes hacer in the moment that you receive the card.
You should note,
Take notes and
take note, and teacher, I know, I don't know.
okay,
Prepare,
you need
no?
to
Prepare
read.
install.
You need to read first. You need to read carefully what you see over there. And second one, you need to write notes. Thank you. So guys, when you write notes in this kind of exam, you think that you are not able to use it, but no. If you write and take notes about the card and what the topic the card you receive, you are able to use it when you are creating your speech, right? So don't worry, don't be worried about to use it. So Mr. George, I have a question for you, and it's the last one before I start our practice time. So can you let me know or let us know about what kind of question does the examiner expect from you? Sorry, what kind of answer? What characteristic your answer should have?
Well, in this case of IELTS, so remember that we are talking about an academic exam, so it is completely necessary and mandatory. Well, not mandatory, and I mean, but he or she expects that as students, we have to speak with long answers, because for example, if he or she asks you where are you from, you won't say I am from Santa Marta and that's all. No, you have to describe a little bit of what you are talking about, you know.
Yes.
So
So okay, go ahead, go ahead.
no, yeah,
That's it?
that's all.
Okay. So as you say, you need to give a compound sentence as answer. So kind of sentence that gives details, explanation, and also examples. And your kind of answer should give us information about who do it, when it happened, where it happened, or how, or the reasons, right? So IELTS are not expecting to use short question or primary answers. Primary students answer. They are not expecting that kind of answer. They are expecting answer that sounds complete and that are created by compound sentence. So first of all, the time that you will have to do the part two, the part number two, are like 3 minutes. For the first minute, you are gonna use it to read, take notes, and then when the examiner let you know that the time is over, you will have 2 minutes to talk about the topic. Remember what I'm always telling you from the beginning of these classes. It's not only to speak fast, and it's not only to pronounce excellent. What they are, what these kind of exams are focused on is that you give a sentence with coherence, sentence that makes sense, that your ideas are understandable. Okay, so what is necessary for you to take into account? Connectors. Use the right connectors in order to give a complete idea. So today's activity is a really quick different from of how we have been working before. I'm gonna do the example, or we all of us are gonna participate on a role play like if we were doing the part number two of the IELTS. So I'm gonna be the examiner, and Daniela is gonna be my first candidate. All of you need to pay attention about how I do it as examiner, because then Daniela is gonna be the examiner and the candidate will be Sylvia. After that, Sylvia will be the examiner and the candidate will be my friend George. And then George will be the examiner and the candidate is our friend Ellie. Is clear? It is
So,
clear.
and Ellie will be my student. I will be the examiner.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes. So what you need to do first is pay attention about how I do it. So what you need to know, you are not able, no, any of you have the card. All the cards are, I have it because, just the tutor have it. But when you explain to the person, when you introduce yourself and introduce the moment of the exam, you just tell me, tutor, I choose the card number 4 and I will click on and you will able to see on the screen, okay? When you are the examiner, cuando sean los examiners, you say the number of the card and I will project, okay? So let's start. Danny, now you are gonna be the candidate, right? And I'm gonna be the examiner. So it sounds like this. Give me a second because I'm gonna share with you the cards. Okay, so based on that, we start and come with Daniela in a room, and I will say, good afternoon, Daniela. Welcome to the IELTS speaking exam part 2. Basically, what we are gonna do today is that I'm gonna let you a card, and you will have 1 minute to read carefully and take notes about that topic. After I let you know that the time is over, you will have 2 minutes to explain and to talk about the topic that you received on the card. Listen, something important that you need to take into account is that you don't have to read the questions that you find there. It's not like you need to read the questions and answer. No, the questions that you find there are gonna guide you to go on a really organized and complete speech. It's only for you to have the order of your ideas. So, well, let's start. This is the card for you. Can you see it? Let me know.
I can't see it.
You can see it? Or you,
No.
okay. You can?
No.
Well, I'm sharing my screen. Danny, find
This is my card, yeah?
Yes, this is your card. So listen, Daniela, you will have 1 minute to read, complete silent, not talking. Read and write your notes. 1 minute. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go.
For speed or for organize my ideas?
I already say that is 1 minute to read the card and write your notes, not speaking.
Okay.
Okay, Daniela, time's up. Now you will have 2 minutes to talk about the topic that you find on your card.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay. I believe, or I didn't, I don't know, that I help others in okay in all the time because in this moment that this pandemic or the coronavirus, I helped with other person with old with some things about the people needs for example, food or meals, and the drugs, no, or pills. I don't know. Um, I often I need these people when I can't when I can't. If I look at a person who need my help or not, I I help in this moment. And the fourth, but I help is is not only economic, is which others is other for, and for example, why for example, Sylvie today help me when I don't understand the last topic or the last class, and when uh, if if she help me, I held in other time or in other moment when I can't. When I can with Sylvie. That's just, it's for example, but I can't or I have sorry um, in this quarantine in my home for prepare the food and make do the no sorry make the I am housewife housekeeper housekeeper como que ama de casa bueno, housekeeper and also so I help the people all the time but you know but you held all the time uh, you can see but you held all the time for other people.
Okay, time is over, Danny. Thank you. Uh, Good job. At the end of the ideas, you were like going to many places. So that's what you need to try to control. Thank you, Danny. So now you will be the examiner, and my friend Sylvia is gonna be your candidate. So you have to do the job that I did before. Okay? Say hello, present the part two. You need to explain to your examiner, your candidate, what she needs to do, and then you let you know the time. You take the time, and until the part two finish. It's clear, Daniela?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so let's do it. You are the examiner. Sylvia is the candidate. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know.
Danny, now you are the examiner, so you have to do what I did with you. You have to say hello, hello, Sylvia. Welcome to the
sorry.
IELTS speaking part two. What we are gonna do is that I'm gonna show you a card. The exactly things that I did to you, you are gonna do it to Sylvia.
But the card is similar about the help.
No, you tell me. No, you tell me a number
Somebody?
from one. Listen. On the screen, if you see, we have 8 cards. So you give me a number, and I will a number from 1 to 8, and I will open it. But first
The
of all,
card.
introduce. Then you give me the number. Empieza el examen porque ya no lo puede ver antes. Okay, go.
Okay, Sylvie, how are you?
Fine.
Okay. But the your listening is a fault. Okay. Sylvie, how are you? I'm Daniela, and today I'm asking some questions about whatever topic. Yeah. Are you starting? Are you starting for the questions? Are you ready, Sylvie? Okay. Um. Okay. I can the car number 7th. Number 7th. Okay. I look at this. Okay. Sylvie, please. This is
Remember to
not.
explain the time. You have 1 minute to read and write your notes. Explain what she needs to do.
Okay, Sylvie. And please, you can 1 minute. Yeah, you can 1 minute for read and describe about the topic that describe a shop near where you live that you something use. Okay.
Okay.
I asked the question, yeah, but look at the card, and I asked the questions in a minute, yeah.
Okay.
No.
Bueno, yo no
Listen,
entiendo nada, yo no
Silvia.
sé. Que ella
Wait,
mire
wait, wait,
No,
y
wait,
que luego le
wait.
haga las preguntas.
Silvia, don't speak Spanish. Remember that
I
no Spanish in this
understand.
class. So,
Más
Silvia,
perdida.
you will have, well, it's important that you pay attention to all the things of the classes. So, Silvia, you have 1 minute to read the card and prepare your opinion. I mean, you take the notes of what you are going to say. When the minute is over, you will have 2 minutes to talk about the topic, okay? So now you have 1 minute. So start. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay.
Okay, Sylvia, time is over. Now you have 2 minutes to talk about the topic that you received on the card. So let's go. 1, 2, 3,
Okay,
go.
teacher. There are many shops, but especially there one that I like. And teacher, can you hear me?
Perfectly.
Okay. There are one this call it's a coffee shop. In this shop, it sell very products such as ice coffee and and different ice combinations. Um, for teacher, I don't know that expression helado, no,
Ice cream with what? With coffee.
with coffee.
Okay.
And salad fruits that I have that they have meat, cream, coffee cream.
Okay.
And this shop is located in Picalito Villa. It's near for me home. It is about 1 kilometer. kilometers of here, and is located San Antonio Plaza Éxito.
Mhm.
And the most like the product is iced coffee.
Okay. Thank you, uh, Sylvie. Good job. I mean, your ideas were very clear, and you take the time, 2 minutes to do it. So now you are gonna be the examiner who is gonna introduce the part two of the IELTS to your candidate that in this case is George. You got it? Yes. Okay. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, start.
Hello, George.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Welcome to second part of IELTS test. In this part, you choose you answer, you ask some answer that you show the card. You have 1 minute for prepare to talk about the different questions, and you have 2 minutes for talk the topics.
Okay. Give me the number of the card, please.
Number I choose the card four.
4.
Four. Yes.
Okay, George, your time start now. 1 minute. Okay, time's up, George. Now, go ahead with your speech. Two
Well,
minutes.
well, according to this card, in it's about an experience. So it was a really beautiful experience about going out to another country. So, for example, in the most exciting thing in my life, it was about going to Panama. So, but why was it exciting? Because it was the first time, and I was in a different country from mine. So the journey was a little bit hard, but well, and I was with my sister, I was with my brother, and I was with my girlfriend in that journey. So we spent too much time in Panama City. So the problem was about the hotel. So the that we had to spend 2 hours from Panama City to the hotel. So it was far away from the airport. But well, and at the end we enjoyed everything and every single moment. So we ate a lot. We did many things. For example, going to Panama City, going to the city downtown in Panama is a beautiful place. Go to the Bank Street. It was like going to New York. So I haven't been to New York, but what it looks like because Panama is a country is a country from the USA, so is completely wonderful when you go to another country. So because you don't know and you don't expect the beautiful things you will find in a place, you know. So and I think it was the best experience in my life, and I would like to go to Panama again, or maybe to another country, so to see the things.
Okay.
So in this, okay.
Sorry. Well, time is over, George. Excellent. You were really clear and front on your idea. So the same
Thank
strategy, you are gonna do it now with our friend Ellie. Is Ellie there?
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Okay, Ellie. So the same for you. Well, George is gonna be the examiner. You are gonna be the candidate. So pay close attention about what he's gonna explain to you. Hey, George, go ahead.
Good evening, and Ellie, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So it is a delightful pleasure to meet you. I am George, so I will be your examiner in this part of the IELTS. So this is the second part. So it is about, and I will show you a card, and then you will talk about all the things. So all the ideas you have. And now I will show you the card number 7. So, and well, you will have 1 minute to think, and then you will speak during 2 minutes. So here you have the card, and just take your time, only 1 minute to think.
This card is similar Sylvie.
Yes, can
Yeah.
you
Oh,
change it?
But
also,
don't worry. There is not a problem.
okay.
If you want to change it, it's okay for me.
No,
Okay, you want to change it?
this one is good.
Okay.
Okay.
What George decide because he's the examiner, not me.
Yes, it's okay for me.
Okay, time's up.
Okay. So, about the topic, a shop near where I live, I have to say that I really like to go to a restaurant from a friend. He's from Argentina. This restaurant is Argentina food, serves Argentina food. Um, it's located a couple blocks away from my house. It's probably 2 or 3 blocks away from home. And I really like this place because I really like the food, the Argentina's food. And I think it's a nice place because it's friendly. It always is full because it's pretty good, but it's young people there. The chef is only with music from Argentina, tangos and that kind of things. I think that's pretty nice. Um, it's also pet friendly. I have a pet, so it's really nice for me to take my pet and go and have lunch with him. And I have a couple friends on my place where I live, and I sometimes go with them also. And also, it's not expensive. So it's a nice place that you can have a good lunch and it's not going to be expensive at all, and have maybe a beer or something. And as I told you before, I live in Bogota, so this place is located in the north of Bogota. I think is a place where you can take your family to, because it's a place where you can have some special time with them and have a nice time, have a good talk, and I think that's it.
Okay, perfect. 2 minutes and 9 seconds. A really good time. Well, guys, great job to all of you. You were doing really, really cool. So I just have some questions for you. George, let me know, how do you feel being an examiner?
So well, and I think I like this kind of an activity. So to test a student, because I always want to know his or her level. So, for example, to be Ellie's in examiner, it was fine. So she has a fluent English, and well, that's the reason, and I want to be an examiner. So in this case, I like it. I really like it. I enjoy it.
Okay, perfect. So, Sylvia, how was your experience as an examiner?
It was experience good because I felt good. It's interesting being is examiner because I have one prepared to talk to tell speech for interview.
Okay, perfect. Now, Ellie, I would like to know, how did you feel when you received the card? Well, it was a card that also Sylvia answered before. But how do you feel? Because I know that, time is also an important thing that we have, because it's short. Like, you just have 1 minute to read and prepare your ideas. How do you feel about it?
Okay, when I watch the video, I try to learn a couple things and keep the rules of the examiner. And I try to do exactly what he did on the video. He give an advice about to write down notes and try to answer all the questions. And when I start to talk, I try to follow my notes, and that's what the examiner says on the video. Because sometimes when you start to speaking up and you get confused a little bit and you forget to use your notes. So that's what I try to do. And also, another important advice was never to share your speaking up before the time. So that was, I tried to be a little bit longer. I didn't took my time. I guess for the next time I'm going to take my time, because that's the only idea I know. I have the idea to to watch and see and really see or really know if I'm keeping the time, the correct time. So I got a little nervous because it's not easy for me to find a correct idea about what I'm going to talk about. It's too many places and too many topics about to talking or write down in what minutes that make me sometimes lose time and thinking too much. But I think it was a good experience, and it's a good way
get prepared for the real exam.
That's it. I would like to take a thing that you mentioned and was about that sometimes we get lost. And that's something that happens to everyone. Like if you don't think about what you are gonna say, it's so easy that you get lost in the process. Most of what kind of thing happen commonly? It's like you start talking about something and then you finish with another topic that never was on the card. So as I told you before, more than you speak like I don't know, like you speak so fast. The most important thing is that the examiner finds you with coherence. Okay, they are looking for that fluency and coherence. So it's not only. I mean, I think that people also from Colombia are like so obsessed to learn how to speak English fast, but they don't focus on speak English as well as they can. So. Punctuations are important, the the ideas, the connectors, and all those things. Thank you, Ellie. And finally, I would like to ask my friend Danny. Danny, you get a little bit lost in the moment where you were the examiner. What happened to you? How do you feel?
What happened?
Share your experience. What
Okay, I am
happened to you?
lost.
You were like,
Okay, for the result in examiner, yeah, I lost in the time or in the moment for ask the question about Sylvie, because in the first time I don't understand anything, but the reason I think I believe when I don't know. I believe that because I didn't watch the video. This is the problem, and I understand. Yeah, I understand the topic or the dynamic or the ideas, the card, what is the role about the examiner, the candidate. I don't know. I don't know what is the dynamic, and so sorry for this. But
don't
but
worry. It's
when the
also that you.
people, for example, yeah, Ellie and Sylvie tried, George begin the task, so the exercise. I understand.
You understand
Sorry.
better. Okay, I think that something that happened is that you were the first one, so you were not able before to see how the others do it. But it's okay. You were brave, and I want to congratulate you because in the moment where you were the candidate, you try your best. So remember that you are focused on be better based on your level or who you are, and I'm really proud of each one of you. I want to thank you because you are so on. You are always on time, and well, in order to close my class, I just want to remind you that the next week is our last class, so I want to see all of you here at 7 p.m. And don't forget to check your inbox or your, yes, we finish the next week. And don't forget to check your course email, and don't forget to do the Edmodo quizzes, okay? So that's everything I have for you. I don't know if you have anything to say, a question, or no, we finished.
No.
Okay.
Finally, teacher, is um yeah, is that
Yes,
what?
it was just 8 encounters. Today is our 7th, so the last one is the next week.
It's finished very quickly.
Yes, but it was a good time. Well, for me, I don't know for you. So, guys, nice to see you. May God bless you, and see you the next week. Thank you for coming.
Okay, thank you, teacher,
Bye, teacher.
for your
Bye, partners.
for the classes for the class.